everyone, welcome back to another episode of MoWorks. Out in the woods today at a different spot because luckily there's enough people out shooting and enjoying the woods that our other spots are taken up. I'm never going to fault them for that, so we're just going to pick a different area today for this video. And luckily we don't need a huge space for this video today either. Out here in the woods, it's somewhere between kind of warm in the sunshine and just freezing cold once you actually get into the trees. It's kind of that special type of spring where the mountains are finally giving up the last of their snow and ice and the sun is really kicking in full force along with the rain. So, as some of you may have noticed, we finally hit 1,000 subscribers, which is really nuts because we just hit 500 subscribers. Like, I did the special like 2 or 3 videos ago. So yeah, we just had one of our YouTube shorts just get very popular and brought in a lot of new subscribers along with a couple other of our videos that were also doing well. So now we're up to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for getting up to 1,000 in this short period of time, and just, thank you for everyone who watches my content, everyone who just sits down and binges it. I know I have a lot of friends and coworkers that they just like to go and watch my videos, and it's just the weirdest thing to me because I almost never think about that while I'm making these videos. I'm just kind of doing it for fun and to put it out there, and to think that people I know are watching these is like, maybe I should watch what I say. But no, we're just having a good time out here. So, for the 1,000 subscriber special, this is part 1. Okay, this is where we lay the groundwork and we set up for the real 1,000 subscriber special. Now, due to some specific circumstances, kind of like the circumstances that led up to us getting that 7.62 by 39 bolt gun, I am experiencing an influx of cash that I wasn't expecting. I'm basically going to have some extra money I wasn't expecting to have, which is going to come in clutch for this special. And what the special is, I'm going to give you guys 4 options of firearms that we can purchase for this channel, and depending on what you guys, the viewers, choose of those options, that's what we'll be purchasing for the channel, trying out and reviewing extensively. So part 1 of this video is laying the groundwork for the part 2 of our 1,000 subscriber special, in which we are reviewing and going deep into the weeds of whatever item you guys choose. So part 1 of this video is going to be showing you guys all 4 items that we're going to be using. Now part 2 of this video, not part 2 of 1,000 subscriber special, but part 2 of this video is going to be me blasting some old rotten fruit I have with some CCI mini mags, just to make it worth your guys' time and just have something fun at the end of the video. So if you just want to see that, skip to the end. If you want to see what we're going to be voting on for the channel, stick around for a little bit. There are going to be polls and some YouTube shorts covering the same thing. Feel free to vote on all of those. I'll count each vote separately. Just don't, make 5 comments in this video all with a different vote. But whatever gets the most votes is going to be what we're going to get for the channel. Alright, so without further ado, let's dive into this. Now, I'm going to be using a little cheat sheet here on my phone because some of the names of these firearms are quite long. So I'm just going to be reading off my phone. I'll put up a picture probably up here in the corner or wherever we have the most space and less exposure on the screen right now. You guys can see a picture of what I'm talking about. So, firearm number 1 is the GTS X12 PT pump action 12 gauge shotgun. Okay, so that's a bit of a mouthful. GTS X12 PT pump action 12 gauge shotgun. As you can suspect, it's a pump action 12 gauge shotgun. I don't feel like a real firearms owner quite yet because I don't have a pump action shotgun. I feel like that's something I've always wanted, and just for one reason or another I've kind of shied away from it. But yeah, this guy, he has a pistol grip. He has, kind of a tactical stock and foregrip tactical pump. And it also has a really cool Picatinny rail on top, which can be useful for like red dots or even scopes if we want to try to make it into a slug gun. I was excited about this guy. My eye just kept on being drawn to it while I was looking at it online. And then I realized one of the cool things about this is that I think nearly all the parts, if not all the parts, are exchangeable with the Remington 870, which obviously has a huge aftermarket. So if we got this pump action shotgun, along with it we would be buying a bunch of, or as much as I could afford, of 870 parts, and we would interchange we would probably put a pistol grip on it, we would probably put a new pump on it, maybe buy an optic for it, all sorts of cool stuff that's exchangeable with the Remington, or interchangeable with the Remington 870, we would also put onto this GTS X12 PT pump action shotgun. So that's option 1. On to option 2. Option 2 is going to be a Derringer. You know those little break action pistol that holds 2 shots? It's going to be a Derringer in 38 special. Probably something made by Old West Firearms or Cobra Firearms or Bear Firearms. They keep on going out of business and setting up a new name, probably because their firearms aren't very good. But I just have like this little like rat chewing on the wires in the back of my brain that just says, get a Derringer, get a Derringer, get a Derringer. Everything I've heard about Derringers is that they're awful. But you'll never convince me until I get one. So this is an opportunity if you guys want to vote on me getting a Derringer. I'm going to be getting something on 38 Special because it's very common, and those ones tend to be fairly inexpensive because 38 Special Derringers have been around for so long. So if you guys want me to get something like Old West Derringer or Cobra or Bear, I'll be getting one of those. Okay, so the third thing that you guys can vote on, and this is kind of where we get into the quote-unquote firearms section, is going to be the CMMG Bravo 22 long rifle conversion kit. This one will have to be with the 10 round magazines because of the restrictions of the state I live in. Yeah, I know it sucks, I can't change it. I'll vote on it every chance I get, but I can't change it right now. Now, what is the... I always think it's funny whenever I see a Porsche SUV, much less a Porsche SUV up here in the woods. It's always kind of goofy. Okay, so what is a CMMG Bravo 22 long rifle conversion kit? Well, CMMG is known for making a whole bunch of really interesting, cool stuff as far as firearms world goes. They kind of smash together a bunch of guns and make new things possible. And the CMMG conversion kit basically is a drop-in bolt and magazine for an AR-15 that allows an AR-15 that traditionally shoots 5.56 ammo or 223 ammo to shoot 22 long rifle. So it'll be, just that AR-15 I've shown you guys, our Palmetto State Armory AR-15, but instead of shooting 5.56, we'll be able to shoot 22 long rifle out of it. Now the practicality of that is that you can train a lot more, get a lot more trigger time, get a lot more time on your sights without blowing through a whole bunch of what is now really expensive ammo, really expensive 5.56 and even fairly expensive 223. You can just shoot a whole bunch of what's really expensive right now, which is 22 long rifle, and do it at a cheap price, get a lot of trigger time in, and it's probably something I expect a lot of you guys want to see. Anything related to AR-15, typically people want to see a lot, so I'm expecting this one to get a fair amount of votes. But this isn't technically a gun, this is a conversion kit. This is going to take the AR-15 we have now and allow it to shoot 22 long rifle. So one last time, CMMG Bravo 22 long rifle conversion kit with 3 10-round magazines. Yes, 10-round magazine bad, I can't do anything about it. So the last thing you guys will be able to vote on, the last firearm, is going to be a 50 caliber black powder muzzle loading rifle. That particular firearm, I don't know what else to call it, that particular muzzle loader in 50 caliber falls right in the price range of that influx of cash I was talking about that's going to allow us to get a new gun for our 1,000 subscriber special. And I think personally it would be fun to try to learn muzzle loading, try to learn black powder. It's a whole new skill, a whole new way of shooting, and I would think it would just be so cool if we got a 50 cal for the channel. Sure, it's kind of a poor man's 50 cal, but $200 50 cal beats $15,000 50 cal like a lot of these other YouTube channels have. It's going to be coming in the future. I know probably within a matter of years I'm going to be making big money either off this channel or a whole bunch of other avenues I'm going down right now. I should have plenty of money in the future, but right now, if we can skimp by with a 50 cal of $200 instead of a 50 cal of, again, $1,500 or $15,000, I think that would be mega cool. So if you guys want to see me pick up a 50 cal for the channel, that's something you'll be able to vote on. So all in all, we got the pump action shotgun, we have the Derringer, we have the CMMG conversion kit, and we have the 50 caliber muzzle loader. Those are your guys' options to vote on for the 1,000 subscriber special. Again, it's going to be a matter of weeks. We're probably going to allow 1 to 2 weeks for voting. Once we get some votes in, we'll place an order. It's going to be probably 1 to 2 weeks shipping, and then a mandatory 2-week wait time for the pump action shotgun or the Derringer, or we can get right into the video with the CMMG conversion kit or the 50 caliber muzzle loader, because with these two guys there's going to be no mandatory 2-week wait time as per state law. We can just get it delivered to our doorstep in the mail, and get right into it, versus these two guys, which are going to take 2 weeks of just basically sitting around in the statesides, like cooling off. You know, I'm just way too excited to make this video. I need to cool off before I make this video. I have to wait 2 weeks. No, you guys know I'm just being silly. So those are the 4 things you guys can vote on. Any one of these I would be more than happy to have and more than happy to review for the channel. Okay, so that's that. That's my big, long ramble. Hopefully I didn't take too long. Hopefully I can edit that down to where it's concise and you guys get enough in an earful of it. Okay, now we're just gonna go shoot some rotten fruit, have some fun, maybe have a couple more words from me, and we'll close out this video. I hope later on in the week I'll have a bit of a channel update where we talk about more where the channel is going and some, you know, highlights and some events that are going to be happening, you know, locally, regionally, that may prevent the channel from having regular uploads like this. But that's for next week. But right now, let's go shoot some fruit. All right, we're all loaded up with our mini mags. We're going to be shooting these from the 18.5-inch Winchester Wildcat. If you look down here, we have some old moldy bananas. I kind of set them up on this couch cushion here with this metal wall behind them. Hopefully we get some good splatter, and I just kind of wanted to get the bananas off the rocks so we get no ricochets at us or at the camera. So I'll set you guys up nearby and we'll blast them with our CCI mini mags. Oh my gosh, that was tremendously more effective than anything I hoped for. It looks like a surprisingly little amount got on the lens, but there's rotten banana all over this GoPro. Check that out. That was truly explosive. We're just blowing them right out of their shells. That guy survived probably the most, but these guys, no way. All right. Looks like up next we'll be doing some rotten oranges. All loaded up again and ready to go. Let's blast these bad boys. All right, those were definitely a little juicier. You can see they kind of rolled away from us at one point, so I had to reset them up. But yeah, turns out that was actually a grapefruit. Probably all the better because I can't actually eat that, unfortunately. It's pretty yummy, but I just can't have that one. All right, up next, rotten, very rotten avocados. All right, so that was pretty explosive. Looks like luckily we got some good RNG today. The fruit's not hitting the lens too much. We could see just all that murky brown avocado. Ooh, yeah, see, that's what I was shooting for. I figured if we could hit the seed in the middle, we could really cause them to blow up, and it looked like that happened on a couple of them. Oh, that's so oily. Look at all that back splatter too, just green. Looks like boogers. All right, I always like to save something special for last if I can. So we also have some peanut butter. This isn't quite expired. It's going the way of the expiry, and I just had some extra. So we're gonna blast this little tub of peanut butter with some mini mags too. Hopefully get a pretty good explosion out of it. And hopefully we don't add too much peanut butter to our GoPro. I'm gonna find a good position for that to be in. If that's the best position, we'll use that. If not, I'll change it up, and you guys get to see some peanut butter explode. Ugh. Well, not too much got on the camera, thankfully. Ooh, it's a little bit goopy. Ooh, extreme cavitation. Anyway, guys, don't forget to vote down in the comments. I really appreciate any comment. You don't have to vote if you don't want to, but just whatever you want to see on the channel, give it a quick vote. Keep an eye out. Little bug already checking out this food. Keep an eye out for the poll that's going to pop up probably in your YouTube feed, and keep an eye out for the YouTube short where you're also going to get a chance to vote on, do you want to see the pump action shotgun, the Derringer, the CMMG conversion kit, or the 50 cal muzzle loader. You guys vote on what you want to see, and whatever one wins, we'll do it. We'll do a nice big video on it. I am loosely planning the arrival of the painting the shotgun video. I've been teasing for so long. That's kind of the first thing we voted on. I'm circling in closer on that, especially if certain events happen in the future that we'll talk about in another video. We might be doing more at-home videos. But first up, we got the 1,000 subscriber special rolling, and we'll see what happens in the meantime between shipping and handling and voting and whatnot. All right, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Love you all. See you soon.